What's going on YouTube? I'm the BowTie Fragrance Guy. On this channel, we talk about fragrances, but we also like to throw in some style tips, grooming as well. I want to make sure I do my part to contribute to some guys out there that when they step out every day, they look great and they smell great. That's what we're trying to do. So if you're into that, make sure you hit subscribe. Don't forget to enable notifications by hitting the bell icon as well, so that way, anytime a new video is uploaded, you'll be one of the first people to get notified. On today's video, guys, I want to be talking about some fall fragrances that I feel are great for that demographic over the age of 25. These are fragrances to me that are great for this season, the season of fall, where we have fragrances, we have football, and we have fashion. I love all three of those things, and fall is the perfect season for wearing fragrances and for dressing up, all right, for your attire. So I have 10 fragrances here that I think for guys that are over the age of 25 are going to be great for this season. They're a little bit different. Of course, they aren't the same fragrances that I talked about on my fall niche list, but these are a little bit more mature fragrances, all right? And you probably haven't seen these on anybody else's fall list, so this is going to be really good. So I'm going to run the intro, and when we come back, we're going to get into it. 10 fragrances that are great for the fall for those guys that are 25 and up. If you want to see what's on the list, you know the routine, keep it locked right here. Let's get it.
The BowTie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. Let's jump right into this video. This first fragrance, man, this is such a gem. I love this fragrance, man. I'm gonna probably cut my collection down. I have so many fragrances that, you know, I can't wear all the great stuff as much as I would like. I would wear this freaking fragrance every day if I only had like 5, because I love it that much. But anyway, this first fragrance comes from the brand of Parfums de Marly. This is Homme. Love this stuff, man. This is saffron, apple, amber, rose, and caramel. I always say this when I talk about this fragrance. It smells like a caramel, like candy apple with nuts on it that you get from like the fair. That's exactly what this fragrance smells like, and I can't get enough of it. I love rose, you know, so I love that rose apple combination. Then when you throw the caramel in there, you got me. All right, love the way this stuff smells. Very sensual. Sexy rose fragrance, and I love it because of course it has that kind of gourmand touch to it with the caramel. So man, definitely great for the fall, for the grown and sexy, man. If you don't have this in your collection, make sure you add it. Like I tell you guys, I try to make sure I link a lot of these to the video with the YouTube shopping, so if you want to check them out, you can just click there and check that out. But this fragrance is amazing, man, from the brand of Parfums de Marly. Check this fragrance out, guys. This is Homme. Next fragrance is a hidden gem from the brand of BowTie Victorious. This is from the Zodiac collection, and nobody talks about this one. I need to do a full review just so there can be one on YouTube, but this one is called Tiangu, the Chinese year of the dog. And what you get in this fragrance is rum, cinnamon, tobacco, patchouli, and musk are some of the main notes in this fragrance. This stuff smells absolutely fantastic. Now they have another fragrance from BowTie called the King, if I'm not mistaken, that smells very similar to this, except they added the note of plum to that one. But man, this stuff is absolutely phenomenal. I love that boozy opening with the rum, and then of course the cinnamon in here, another one of my favorite notes in perfumery. Just again, perfect for the fall season. So if you can get a sample of this, or if you can get a bottle, do yourself a favor and do so. This stuff is phenomenal. This is called Tiangu. Speaking of great fragrances for guys over 25, guys, once we hit that age of 25, a lot of us don't really deal with acne that we deal with in our adolescent years, but we still need to take care of our skins and maintain, and that's where today's sponsor, Tiege Hanley, comes into play. I've been using Tiege Hanley for quite some time now, and I continue to use them because it's a great product, man. They send you a card, this one right here, and it actually walks you through, well, the steps that you need to take to maintain your skin with the level 1 skincare system. And it's stuff that's really, you know, really simple and easy to understand, man. You always want to start with the facial wash, this product right here. That's the first thing every morning, man. When you get in the shower, you want to wash your face, and you want to, of course, use not the same soap that you use for your body, but use a good facial wash, man, to make sure that you're cleaning your skin properly. And of course, you follow that up with the AM moisturizer. You gotta hydrate your skin, guys. You can't be out here dry-faced, saying I want to smell good, and you're out there, with a dry face and not taking care of your skin. Trust me, this is a very, very important element, like I said, and you need to, although we don't deal with adolescent acne, but when you reach the age of 25, man, you still need to make sure you have a good skincare regimen. Now, when you return home in the evening, of course, you want to wash your face again. And then there is the PM moisturizer. All right? When we fall asleep at night, guys, we don't want to make sure you keep your skin protected. You're laying on your hands and things of that nature, laying on the pillow. So you do want to make sure your skin is moisturized and protected when you sleep at night. And also there is a facial scrub. And you want to use the facial scrub only twice per week as an exfoliant. You don't want to use this every day. But like I said, twice a week to make sure that you're keeping your pores clear and things of that nature. And it is a very essential part to the level 1 skincare system. Now that's the level 1. There are other products that you can get as well. You want to go level 2 or level 3, like the facial serum, also the eye cream. I love to use the eye cream because I struggle honestly with bags under my eyes sometimes. But guys, this is a very, very simple skincare regimen. They made it really easy for us to understand, and in my humble opinion, compared to a lot of other acne systems out there, they made it very affordable. And because you guys are my subscribers, T Channel is going to hook you up. You're going to get 40% off of your first box, and they're actually going to throw in a free gift for you as well, the body scrubber, which is something that I use daily. I use the body scrubber to exfoliate my skin as well. And of course, wearing fragrances, that's something that, I want to make sure I'm exfoliating, making sure I'm getting, some of these fragrances are, a little bit harder, of course, to kind of get off your skin. So I'll make sure I exfoliate using that body scrubber. It is a great addition to your normal body care routine as well, man. So if you want to make sure that you're getting a skincare regimen that works, make sure that you click on the link down below. They're going to throw in a free gift for you guys. That's a win-win situation. And get started with a skincare regimen that works. All right, guys, this next fragrance is the ultimate masculine, manly fragrance. I think every gentleman over the age of 25 should have this fragrance in their collection. One of the best fougères ever created, in my humble opinion, from the brand of Penhaligon's. This is Sartorial. This is Sartorial, guys. This is aldehydes, lavender, beeswax, leather, and tonka bean. This fragrance was made to commemorate a bespoke tailor's workshop. A bespoke tailor's workshop, and somehow, some way, they kind of accomplished that with this fragrance. But at the end of the day, it is a fougère through and through, very masculine, signature scent worthy in my humble opinion, and perfect for the fall season. So guys, seriously, especially for you guys that dress up, that love traditional menswear, you must have this fragrance in your collection. From the brand of Penhaligon's, this is Sartorial. All right, guys, the next fragrance on the list comes from the brand of Daniel Josier, and this is called Ombre Tabac. Extremely underrated and slept on. This fragrance is incense, patchouli, amber, and tobacco and vanilla. This stuff is absolutely standout. Now, this fragrance smells similar to a lot of other fragrances I've talked about that have that apple pie kind of vibe to it. But the reason why I said this is a little bit more masculine and manly because it has that smoky, incensey undertone to the fragrance, man. So again, if you like fragrances like Wajan, Ombre Narguilé from Hermes, or even 1 Million Privé, you're probably gonna love this stuff. Like I said, it just has that addition of that smoky incense that really makes that scent profile even more masculine and manly. So it's great for the fall season. Check it out. From the brand of Daniel Josier, this is Ombre Tabac. All right, guys, the next fragrance on this list comes from the brand of Frederic Malle, another classic, manly, masculine fragrance. This one is called Uncut Gem. Uncut Gem. This stuff is phenomenal, man. Angelica, nutmeg, leather, vetiver, and musk are some of the main notes. Some folks said when this initially came out, They wasn't a fan of it because it had more of a designer-esque kind of vibe to it, and then kind of reminded them of Dior Sauvage. And I guess I can kind of see where they were coming from with that, but to me, not so much. Maybe a 10-15% slight similarity to that when it opens up, but when this dries down, again, masculine, manly fragrance, leather. You get that leather, vetiver, musk combination in this fragrance. This was done by Maurice Roussel, who also did Musc Revageur. So this is kind of, I think, his lane. Fragrances that are very, very traditionally kind of masculine, and that is what they were able to accomplish with this. This is a signature scent for any guy out there that loves masculine, manly scent profile. So definitely good for the fall season. Actually good year round. From the brand of Frederic Malle. Check this one out, guys. This is called Uncut Gem. All right, guys, this next fragrance comes from the brand of Clive Christian, and this one is called Gourmand Oriental, or E Gourmand Oriental. And what you get with this one is cloves, rum, there's a maple syrup accord here, bourbon, vanilla, and tobacco. This stuff is phenomenal. Seriously, this stuff is phenomenal. It's kind of centered around the note of cloves, honestly, but I love that unique kind of maple syrup accord in this fragrance. It is absolutely standout. Absolutely standout. It really has this nice smoky undertone to it, and that really plays well with some of those sweeter elements in this fragrance that I talked about. The maple syrupy kind of accord that you get here, the caramel. I think there's caramel in this as well. But again, it is the perfect sensual masculine fragrance for the fall season. So add this to your collection, man, from the brand Clive Christian. This is called E Gourmand Oriental. All right, guys, this next fragrance comes from the brand of Fragrance du Bois, and this is Oud Noir Intense. Oud Noir Intense. This is rose, cardamom, oud, amber, and patchouli. Now, what this fragrance is going to put you in the mindset of is Tom Ford's Oud Wood, but you get a little bit more oud in this one. It's not over the top, but a little bit more oud in this one. So to me, this is a little bit more, even more masculine and mature version of Tom Ford's Oud Wood. It does have a very similar scent profile, but this stuff is phenomenal and it performs like a monster. So great for the fall season. You want to step your game up a little bit from Oud Wood, try this one from Fragrance du Bois, Oud Noir Intense. All right, guys, this next fragrance is for you, for guys out there that love a masculine green chypre kind of scent profile. This is from the brand of Chanel. This is called Sycamore. Sycamore. What you get here is cypress, vetiver, tobacco, sandalwood, and violet leaves. So this is a very, very woody green fragrance. It is going to put you in the mindset of two other fragrances. I want to do a comparison video to these three one day, but I really need to invest some time into kind of experimenting with all three of them at the same time so I can pick up on some different nuances. But it's very similar to French Lover from Frederic Malle and Creed Spice and Woods. Creed Spice and Woods. Now I get a little more of that fruitiness from the Creed fragrance. I'm very interested to compare this to French Lover. But all three fragrances are kind of centered around the same thing. They're centered around green elements, very woody aspects and components to them as well. And slightly fruity, in some cases spicy elements on top of the woods and the green elements. But this stuff is really, really masculine, guys. It's perfect for the fall season. So if you can get your hands on this, do yourself a favor and check this one out. It's from the brand of Chanel. This is called Sycamore. All right, guys, this next fragrance is from the brand of Parfums. This one is called Manhattan. This is called Manhattan. What you get here is coconut, tobacco, cinnamon, vanilla, and cedarwood are some of the main notes. The main note to this is the coconut, tobacco, and vanilla. That is the core of this fragrance, and it smells great. Tobacco is a note to me that just works in the fall season. Fall, winter, perfect time to wear tobacco-based fragrances, and this one is really good. Something initially went on with this one, it came out in the market, then it was taken off of the market for a while, then re-released. I don't know what it was about, but I wanted it ever since I saw that it was available and it was centered around a note of tobacco. Love the touch, that kind of tropical touch that the coconut gives to this fragrance, but it is perfect for the fall season for guys that are a little bit more mature. So check it out from the brand of Parfums. This one is called Manhattan. And last but not least, a fragrance from one of my favorite niche brands from the brand of Bond Number 9. This one is called New York Nights. And what you get with this one, guys, is carnation, gardenia, patchouli, and coffee. Patchouli, caramel, and coffee. So there's this, of course, this duality here with the amazing florals in this, the gardenia and the carnation here, but kind of offset by these sweet gourmand touches, the coffee. In this fragrance, the patchouli. This stuff is phenomenal. A lot of people really put this fragrance in high regard. When you talk about fragrances that have coffee in them, again, this is for a little bit more of a mature audience, but it is great for the fall season. Coffee fragrances are great when it is cold to cool outside. So make sure you check this one out, guys. Absolutely love this stuff. Like I said, you guys know how much I love gourmand fragrances, and with that patchouli, caramel, coffee dry down, perfect. Check it out from the brand of Bond Number 9. This one is called Manhattan. But that is it, guys. That is my time. I hope you enjoyed this video today, as I gave you some amazing offerings for fall that are great for guys 25 and older. As always, I sincerely appreciate you guys' time and attention to these videos. I know you don't have to watch, but you do, and I sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget, guys, to take a few moments to like, comment, and subscribe. Please make sure you're sharing these videos out to some other folks out there that you think, could use the information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darren. I'm the BowTie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell fantastic. So until next time, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip.